Welcome back, everybody, and happy Monday, June 23rd, 2025. Well, if hot weather can cause tempers to rise and patience to wear thin, then we might want to buckle up for an unfriendly week. The heat has settled in, and while the occasional shower or storm is still a possibility, rain is likely to be a little more scarce than last week. So find you some shade, hydrate, and during any run-ins with the neighbors, we'll pray that cooler heads prevail. To kind of illustrate that, let's start off the week with a little crime news roundup. I'm Mike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama.
This MLB season, FanDuel's Dinger Tuesday is back. And this year, all customers get a profit boost to bet home runs every week. So gear up to go yard all season long on FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
21 plus and present in select states. Opt-in required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See full terms at FanDuel.com/sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
A Deatsville man was convicted last week of using a Ponzi scheme to steal $8.4 million from an elderly man. The Attorney General's office said that over more than 2 years, the man earned the older man's trust and persuaded him to keep investing more money by giving him the impression that he was reinvesting profits. Police say Jimmy Bulger then used his take to buy an 8,000 square foot mansion, luxury vehicles, and more. He was convicted of first-degree theft by deception, aggravated theft by deception, and first-degree financial exploitation of the elderly. Authorities also said that after he was indicted, Bulger tried offering the victim $1 million to drop the charges. Former state senator Shadrach McGill was arrested last week, reports AL.com's Heather Gann. Scottsboro police said McGill was involved in a domestic incident. They charged him with criminal mischief, a lesser crime than domestic violence, and said the victim was McGill's ex-wife's significant other. McGill represented the Scottsboro area from 2010 to 2014. And while there may be a heat wave going on right now, and parking lots might be the hottest places on earth to walk across, it's still not okay to lose your cool and pull a gun over a parking space. Sadly, that's not a theoretical, at least not in Calera over the weekend. Witnesses told police that a woman who was angry over a parking spot at Walmart stepped out of her vehicle, pulled a gun, and fired into an occupied vehicle, reports AL.com's Carol Robinson. The bullet entered through a rear door, passed by a thankfully empty child seat, and exited the car through the other side window. Police said the shooter switched tags on the car after leaving the scene, but the witnesses gave strong descriptions that led to an arrest. Well, longtime Birmingham Post-Herald sports writer Reuben Grant passed away this week, reports AL.com's Ben Thomas. Grant was from Montgomery and spent 25 years at the Post-Herald, covering high school sports and more, including the Birmingham Barons. In fact, he was inducted into the Barons Hall of Fame in 2008. In 2021, he won the Mel Allen Media Award, which is a lifetime achievement type award for media folks given by the Alabama Sports Hall of Fame. And in 2022, he was named one of the 50 legends of sports writing in Alabama by the Alabama Sports Writers Association. Grant was also a licensed Baptist minister. Former Birmingham Post-Herald sports columnist Paul Feinbaum said he attended Grant's mother's funeral. I'll quote Feinbaum here. Reuben gave the eulogy. I didn't know that part of him, the preacher side. He gave a eulogy that was electrifying. From that moment, I started thinking, Reuben has a higher calling than being a sports writer. Reuben Grant was 67 years old. Now, I crossed paths with Reuben only for a stint in the Birmingham newsroom, mostly during football Friday nights, after the Post-Herald had stopped publication. 30 seconds into a conversation with Ruben, and he made you feel like you were an old friend of his. That happens to be a great quality for a reporter or a preacher to have. It also was just how Ruben was. Thank y'all so much for listening to us. We're going to be back here again in the morning. Until then, y'all come by and see what we're doing anytime you want to on the World Wide Web at AL.com.